and to answer the question in finality that you had asked me, what negative messages did I take away from my childhood that I might replay in my head? I don't know that I've ever talked about this before on the podcast, but there is someone who really hurt me deeply from a young age until my mid 20s, when I feel like God was saying, "Okay, you can handle this now. You're going to have to deal with something hard." And I told this person I didn't understand his decisions when I was younger to give me up, okay, if you will. So I'm talking about my biological dad. And I, our relationship is repaired as best as it will be at this point. And I don't, I hope I don't want him to listen to this and be discouraged. I mean, I would just say that for the longest time, I just replayed over and over and over in my head when he told me. He laughed at me when I asked him that question and said, "Maybe if you were younger asking me this, I would actually care, but you need to just be over it." And I thought, wow, I thought
Mm,
that was not at all the answer that I was hoping for. I was hoping for a
sure,
little bit of closure to just move
sure.
past it. Like, where were you at that time to make that decision?
Yeah.
And to let me be adopted, which ended up in my favor. It wasn't that I was upset about it. I just had the
And
question of why did you do that? And I never did get the answer. That was the answer I got, but that was something that played around in my head that was like, "Oh, well, you're not good enough. Well, how stupid that you're this old and that you cared about this." And so that kind of thing,
yeah.
that messed with me for a while. But again, I know when to and where to go and get the help and counseling that I need to work through it. And so I did. And, we
Mhm.
actually have a relationship now. And I'm glad that we do, because for me, I'm able to put all of the things behind, and things that I won't behind me, and things that I will never be told I'm sorry for. I have to accept an apology I'll never get. And I'm really
Mm,
proud of me for being able to do that. So those were some of the things. I often fight the lonely here and there. I fight that I'm not good enough. I fight the perfectionism, which isn't something we had talked about in this, but it's something that, that goes around in my head quite a bit.